clear the street from where we are, but this is up, it's not quite Seminole Heights, it's not quite Tampa Heights. We're just north of downtown, south of Columbus, near the interstate, just west of I-275. We are on the west side, the southwest side of the building. The smoke is now going up and drifting almost a little south and then a little to the east. So that's where we are. We're on the back side of the building. And so yes, if anything right now it might be down a little, but again, as soon as I say it is, I see flames shoot up again. But you have to remember, they have 3 trucks dousing water onto this thing, and for this fire not to be out yet, it shows how hot this thing is actually burning. And this is a brick structure, so now what seems to be burning is the wood frame in the roof. So the fire is burning through that because the sides of the building and the windows are still intact. This looks like it's up in the attic of this building because, again, it's a solid brick building and the fire's coming out of the top. And again, the fire is now rolling up even higher. I'm going to push in for you again. Yeah, they definitely are. How fire alarms work from my years of covering fire is when it's a normal fire, it starts as a 1 alarm. With a structure like this, normally with this big of a structure, when they see flames, they will call a 2 alarm. Once they feel they're not making a big enough dent in the fire, it'll jump up to 3, and then it can go up to a 4 alarm fire. Right now, this one is still burning without, I believe this is still out of control. And they are bringing more units in. I can see a couple more trucks coming. And the firefighters who are here now are bringing out water because how these trucks work, the trucks are parked, but people are there on the ground just holding the hoses. So after a while, they do need a break as well, too. So again, actually one hose just was shut down. So they're still continuing to fight this, but it's defensive. Nobody looks like they're concerned, but this is a spectacle. Everyone is out on the sidewalk, out in the street, just staring up and watching the fire as it burns. But when I first got here, police were concerned and pulled us back further away. But since then, the police haven't been around us. They're working on traffic control on Columbus because they do have Columbus shut down. But again, all the houses around, people are out watching. And now the fire crews, I'm going to move down to them. They're moving to a more strategic position. Here, I'll show you that. Jen, they're just now right in front. You'll see it drive right in front of our camera. They're bringing in yet another Tampa Fire Rescue vehicle right in front of our camera.
Are you off?
Yeah, we're off the air. No, that's perfect. If you want, I'll give you this. You can power your camera up, and I'm going to go walk around and get some other shots.
Oh, okay.
And you just put your camera up on TV.
They told me to have Leslie go on. It's right behind us.
Oh, wait. I just dropped my phone.
It's right there.
Oh, jeez.
Right in it. My car's stuck in there. That's where the car's stuck.
Nice.
Not going anywhere either.
Looks like they're getting a handle on it. Where's Leslie?
Right there.
Now, if you want, I'll give you this. I'm going to call the station.
What time is it?
It's 7:30. We're not on the air again until 8.
My friends whose kids go here said they were been working on the road.
Oh, okay.
Guys step up on the curb or something right now. When we
Yes,
charge
yes.
this line, then once you know, it goes every which way. So,
Thank you.
yeah, just a little bit. Once it's charged, you'll be okay.
I think this is the best place to be. Oh, I don't know why you walk anywhere.
I think in the front of the school might be better. Maybe not.
I'm glad that it's supposed to be another one.
Hey, Facebook Live, I can hear you now, or I can see you. Hold on.
What are we doing? You want me to shoot it?
Nah, I'm just on Facebook Live. Yeah, from what people here on the ground are saying, they're telling me they had been doing work on the roof of this school. And so what's happening now, I'm going to show you. Firefighters are going up in their ladder truck. Here, I'm going to move over. And now they're going up in their ladder truck to try to get a different vantage point and different water on this from a different angle.
Going live at 8?
I don't know.
That's what they told me. So I'm letting y'all know.
Hey, John.
I don't have an ISP.
Okay, I'll hang on then. Kate's here too. Kate's running. Okay, yep. I'll let you call her. Yeah, I think they're going to have you do it, but interview me.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. That's finally happened.
So I've talked to... Yes? Okay, great. Okay, great. All right, sounds good.
Como la presión del agua intenta calmar este voraz incendio. Reitero, estamos en la ciudad.
So you're looking at the back eaves of the school, and the fire is now popping out of here. I'm going to go for a second.
So, how did you hear about it?
Saw it from the inside.
So did you hear before I was taking flyers in?
I don't know when you started.
Okay. I started with
Las personas pueden llegar a acercarse, pero la temperatura es muy alta. Hay una columna de humo que tú te
I have not. Yeah, I haven't.
aproximadamente
I don't know if
las
he's on a
escuelas
different side.
están vacías después de la emergencia, después de los toques de queda y todas las medidas. Es sorprendente, de verdad. Pero reitero, afortunadamente las escuelas estaban vacías. Desde el condado financiero del departamento escolar decidió suspender las clases por la amenaza del huracán Irma. Nos están pidiendo que nos desplacemos porque parece que vienen a buscar más refuerzos de alguna manera para intentar calmar este fuego. Vamos a recordar que
find the teacher, okay? That I interviewed on Facebook. That's what they want me to do. So we're going to run, try to find her.
Hey, it's Paul. Oh, no problem. Here's what they told me. They flew back, they landed, they have to do a couple things for FAA regulations. Once that's done, then they have to complete other paperwork, then they can fly. So I can leave Cape and go back, but I don't know when that's going to happen. Yeah.
don't want to breathe that. Back a little.
I came back, she's like, I have to go because you're going to be too particular, but I got all the things to buy. Okay, where's he coming from? I'm trying to get
Probablemente cuando muchos pensaron que había llegado el momento del descanso, de hacer una pausa después de un fin de semana intenso, era una preocupación. Así la pregunta lo sorprende otra vez. Demuestra que para este nivel de hombres no hay descanso, porque en cualquier momento tienen que responder ante la necesidad. Yo te digo que para nosotros tampoco, pero siempre es bastante buen estar, sobre todo cuando se trata de este tipo de genera preocupación de la comunidad porque este juego podría entenderse. Afortunadamente no hay muchas piezas alrededor de que fuera. Supongo que los bomberos pegan el juego en la cara de estos equipos, pero de momento no, creo que mantiene el equipo atrás. La altura y la vista acá adelante que tenemos desde acá. Cuando sepamos que las causas reales de este incendio lo tendremos en noticiasya.com, en nuestra página de Facebook de los bomberos de Colombia.
Okay, Facebook Live, sorry about that. I was getting some video. You're looking at school, Robert E. Lee Elementary School here in Tampa. It's just north of downtown, south of Columbus, just to the west of, oh, this is cool. Look at this. This is like a mini tornado. That's like a little fire tornado rolling out of there. You can see kind of a spiral roll to those flames. That's what you're looking at now. We are looking at fire from Robert E. Lee Elementary School here in Tampa. This fire started a little while ago. It's been burning out of control for a while. Now it's getting hot. Hang on. Here, I'm going to go on to Facebook Live and see if I can answer a couple questions for you. It is a school, ... Should I head that way or will it be a while?
Mira, ahí ven otro chorro que viene desde el otro extremo, desde la otra calle. O sea, ese chorro que se ve ahí, no sé si lo van a ver, ya está oscureciendo. Ese chorro viene desde el otro extremo de la escuela. Pero el chorro sigue debajo.
Okay, I'm back. How old? It's an older school. I don't know the exact year, but it's an older brick school. It's been here in Columbus for a while. It is Robert E. Lee Elementary School in Tampa. They do not know how it started. At some point, they believe, someone told me on scene, they were working on the roof. Hey, Pat. What was that? I'm on the southwest side. Morgan and Amelia.
Y hay que darse cuenta que es una
we're
escuela
on
muy
Morgan
grande,
and Amelia.
que es una escuela
What was
vieja.
that? Yeah, but if you come in on the north side, north of Columbus, you get a different view. I guess it's actually burning more to the south. Okay. Sorry about that, Facebook. Trying to answer phone calls about people coming here as I do this. There you go. Have you shot any of the crowd? From behind? Okay. Can you go get some? Well, Peter and Pat are on the way. Yeah. But you just use my name. I think it's Leslie Ann.
It's Leslie and you? I've never shot with him. Is there any way we can use my camera?
Yeah, we can do that. I don't have an earphone, so I'll let Leslie deal with that. I don't know. You have like an iPhone headphone?
Leslie, do you have an iPhone?
You have headphones?
I have headphones. Here they go. I literally was just pulling up and I have one of each. You guys want to use like one of the phones I own? What's the phone? You want to use the phone for iPhone? Is it approved? Okay, so dial in to 813-273-688.
No.
Not really.
Coming 600. You have
Yeah,
both.
yeah, give me the cable.
You ready?
Yeah. This is my phone. Talk. Listen, I cannot see you. I mean, I can see you. I'm sorry. I can't. Hold on. I can't hear. I need
Yes, I
the
can.
white noise.
1, 2, 3.
You gotta tell me when we're in the show. You have to say like we're coming. You understand?
I can't hear you. What?
You have to tell me when we're in the show, when we're coming to us, and you can just go things like this with your hand,
Like we're getting ready.
Yeah, telling me when we're in the show, we're start. So you can say this. Yeah, starting. You're giving me cues because I can't hear the off air.
So I'll be like, okay. So I might just say we're about to go, and then I'll be like this.
On awning. I'm not wrong. More of it's coming. The awning just fell.
Hey, good morning, Brad. Good afternoon. Good evening.
So here's what I want you to do, though. Paul, we're going to step on your side.
Well, I was just in the neighborhood when it happened, so it's just good timing.
When you want me to go to that.
Yeah, he is. He's about to come over in just a moment.
I want Paul
Hey,
to come in this way.
do we have any other?
Over here?
Okay, we're about 4 minutes out, Kate. Hey, Brad.
Here's what we're doing. Listen to me.
I'm listening to Kate. Hold on.
Paul's going to step in this way. Paul, listen to me. Paul, listen to me. You're coming in this way, and when you step out, you're going out that way. Are we
Okay.
moving?
Just back up a little.
Yeah, because he said to go up. I mean, like, boom.
Guys, they're moving us back a little bit because the fire's getting more intense. What?
You're on the Facebook Live.
You're live now. Tell the producer what's going on. Cue them and tell them we're moving back because
I did.
Explode.
Brad, can you hear me? We're moving. We have to move the camera back because the fire's getting more intense. So they're pushing us back about 20 feet. Kate's walking over with it right now. So she's not.
Stay right here.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty intense.
Okay, we're about to go live.
Hey, Brad, is this? Okay. Okay.
Then help with some lights. Here's got lights. Wow.
Is it Robert E. Lee Elementary or is it just Lee Elementary? I couldn't find confirmation. Okay, okay, great. Just want to make sure. Thank you. Is my hair okay, Kate? I mean, I know. April. Okay, so I understand I'm live on Facebook. For those of you who are joining me right now on Facebook, News Channel 8, we're right here at the 300 block of Columbus Drive, and that's right by Michigan. And it's between Michigan and Jefferson, and you can see behind me, this is Robert E. Lee Elementary School that has caught fire. I probably got here about 45 minutes ago. I was driving by and I just saw some flames. At that point, it was just some white billowing smoke and some fire trucks that were just pulling up at the time. Within 10 minutes, it was pretty much, at least half of it was engulfed. So at this point, we don't know what caused the fire, but I'm on Facebook Live, guys.
How far out are we?
What was that, Kate?
How far out are we?
How far out are we, guys, Brad?
You still have to cue me even though you're live.
We're 90 seconds, guys.
Okay.
90 seconds.
Tell Facebook we're going to FLA Live. 90 seconds.
Folks, I need everybody past that police line. Unless you are a credentialed media, you need to be behind that line.
Hey guys, does my hair look okay and everything? I mean, all right, thanks, Brad. 1 minute. We're 1 minute out, guys.
Actually, you can both.
So we are on Facebook Live. Thank you for joining us here on Facebook Live. We are in front of Robert E. Elementary School. Very first magnet school in Hillsborough County. And as you can see, it's being destroyed by a fire. I will. What are we at about? Cues, Brad? For less than 30?
That way so you can talk. No. Paul's going to be with you so you can both talk.
Yeah. Hey, Paul, you saw this at the station? Paul? Paul, you saw this at the station when you were at the station, out the window at the station?
I was at the Davis Island.
Oh, okay. Stand by.
Stand by. Oh, here we go, Paul. Let's go.
Yeah, thank you, Jen and Josh. So I'm actually out here at the 300 block of Columbus Drive, right between Michigan and Jefferson in the heart of Tampa. And what we're seeing behind me here is one of the oldest schools in Hillsborough County. This was established in 1906. It is actually the Robert E. Elementary School. And as you can see, it is being completely destroyed. It is Robert E. Lee Elementary School. It is completely destroyed at this point. It's fully engulfed. And what happened was I'd say about 45 minutes ago, I was driving my car in this area and I saw some flames shooting out. It was, at that point, it was just a little bit like a white pillowing and a gray smoke. So I came over here and literally within 10 minutes, there were flames shooting out the top of the building and the roof collapsed, I'd say probably within 20 minutes after I arrived. And it's just very disheartening for the community here. A lot of people around the area who have children who go to the school. I believe around 300 kids go to the school. It is the magnet school. I understand, I did a little bit of digging online. I understand it is the first magnet school in Hillsborough County, and it was established back in 1906, so it's over 100 years old. I've got Paul Lamison here. Now, Paul, you were actually up in Eagle 8 when you saw flames, right?
Well, we weren't up. We were over at the Davis Island's airport, and then we looked up and you could see the flames from Davis Island. So I raced here. It took me about 5-10 minutes to get here. When I got here, there was not flames coming through the roof yet. There was just smoke. And then all of a sudden there was like a pop and flames shot up through the roof. And then it just kept rolling and rolling, and now you see what it's doing now.
You know, when I came here, I went on Facebook Live immediately, and I had two people that live in the area describe that pop, too. And they said before they came out and saw the flames, that they said that their power came on, and then a short time after that, they heard a pop, and then they came out and they saw flames. We don't know if that's related, but that seems to be sort of a common theme of what I'm hearing.
Right, and what they're afraid of now, Tampa Police is telling us as soon as we're done this live shot, they're afraid the wall, the south wall, is going to come down. And they're afraid once that wall comes down, you're just going to get a barrel of smoke coming our way and debris. So as soon as we're done, they're backing us up. So that's a concern now. The building structure is in question.
And I tell you what, just a few minutes ago, we were about 30 feet closer, and we were starting to feel the heat of the flames.
Oh, yeah. As we were shooting, I was getting video, and you could feel the flames. You could feel the heat on you, and it really started getting hot. You could feel it like you were too close to a campfire, is how you can describe it. But it was the fire from the building.
And you see, just as I see all of the community stepping out, coming outside of their house, apparently this particular school is endeared to the community around here just because it is so old and it's been here for so long. Josh, I understand you have a question? He's asking why it's so intense. At this point, we don't know what happened with the roof, but I can tell you that within, say, 20 minutes of me arriving, the roof collapsed. And I was on the back end of the school, and that's actually the south end, and that's where I came around when I was doing Facebook Live, and I saw flames, just little flames popping up through the back, and then within a matter of minutes, it completely just collapsed and became fully engulfed. So at this point, we don't know what has caused this. We don't know how this happened, but we know that it was fully engulfed very, very quickly. And I will say that the fire department was here very soon, and the police were cordoning off and trying to get people as safe as possible and pushing them back, and they're continuing to push us back as well. So we'll keep you posted on what we find out from here. Back to you. Yes. Yeah. Okay, well, at this point now, we have been pushed back about 30 feet from where we were, and you can see the water is just pummeling on it. And now, you can't see this, but on the other side of this elementary school, water is, and there's a huge crane with firefighters that were in the crane, and water is being thrown on that side. So you're just seeing one element of what's going on, and of course, it is very extreme. We're also seeing pieces, it looks like pieces of the roof fall off. Now the center, I can tell you this, the center of the roof collapsed about 25 minutes ago. I witnessed that happen. And also the sound of this fire is intense. Sometimes you will hear these loud roars come out of here. I can feel the heat where I'm at, and I was, again, just pushed back a little bit. So very, very intense and very, very quick. This thing was engulfed very quickly, I would say. Probably within about 30 minutes. It was extremely intense. And who knows what was going on inside as well. Yes. Okay, so what happened was I was talking to a few of the residents, and everybody was coming out to see what was happening. And there was a teacher that I spoke to. I think I'm having a little bit of a weird technical issue, but I believe, can you guys still hear me at this point? Hello? I believe. Hello? We went off. We went off. Something happened. I'm back. Yes, I'm here now. It got disconnected. Okay. Yes, the outside of the building is not burning. You're exactly right. It is brick, but the top of the roof, of course, fully engulfed. And I can see inside of the windows. The windows have not been blown out yet. They're still intact. Oh, but it looks like I can see a crack up there as well, coming away from the window. So again, pieces just falling down from the top at this point. Now they're hitting the ground. And but of course the ground is very wet because Hurricane Irma just came through, so that's probably a good thing considering these pieces are flying all around the place. Again, they have pushed us back. You know, Josh, you had asked me about some of the residents that I spoke with earlier, and one of them was a teacher. Her kids went to the school. She didn't teach here. but the school, it's just endeared to the community because it is over 100 years old. They really love it. Again, it was the first magnet school, I understand, in Hillsborough County. And also, as people were coming out here, they were just completely in shock. 3 different people that I spoke to said they had their power go on right around 5 o'clock, 5:15, and then shortly after that, they heard a pop. And then shortly after that, they either saw on Facebook Live or they heard people bustling about and came out and saw this fire going on. Now, we don't know if that pop is connected or what the story is surrounding it, but I definitely have heard that from several people at this point.
One thing fire crews are now concerned about is that crack you were pointing out earlier. If this wall collapses, which it sounds like it's getting ready to, the asbestos in this building, this is an older building, and when that cloud comes our way, we have to watch out, because if this building does have asbestos, like many from this time era, it's really dangerous for us to be here breathing in this smoke. That's one of the reasons they're backing us up every little bit, because every so often you'll hear like a creak, and that's the bricks losing structure, and eventually they're afraid this whole wall is going to fall.
And if that whole wall does fall, we are certainly not in a good
We're
place.
on the opposite side, at least. I think we're far enough to the side, but directly behind it is where the smoke's going.
All right, well, we're going to be out here keeping you posted. Now back to you, Josh.
Are you on? Sending them to Columbus and Tampa?
Not right now.
There's letting all the media come over there, right up to the tape over there, and there's the fire PIO and the police PIO if you want to get down to where the tape is set. That was coordinated by fire PIO.
They're giving an update from Jason from the
Florida, I'll let them through. That wall's fixing to come down, so.
Units be advised, fire PIO.
Ringing. Got it.
Mike?
Ready.
Peter's ready.
Yes. Yes.
Step away from me. Hey, you step back. You step back.
Can't hear you.
Back away.
All right, we are here at the scene of this fire. It is the Robert E. Lee Elementary School, and I'm going to step out of the way and show you that this thing is a cooker. As I made my way